now to all things.
So, hot, right? It's hot. I need to pull over and see if I have Wi-Fi off. Hold on. Oh my God. All right, so let's talk about the weather first, and then we can talk about so it's 70 today, right? 70 degrees today, maybe a little higher. And by this weekend, we're gonna which is fine. Actually, I am ready for it to crisp up a little bit around here because my allergies. Let's see if I can. Sun's so bright. So hello, thank you for coming in. We're gonna have measurable snow, anywhere between a dusting and 4 inches, but up north, I heard that they could get as much as 26 inches of snow. I'm like, what? No, you look really fuzzy. Are you fuzzy? No. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming in. That bright light and back. Yeah, so I'm glad I'm not up in Park Rapids. They're looking at 18 to 26 as well. I'm just not ready for that yet. But I look forward to my lips are so dry. I look forward to the cold weather because if we can crisp it up, then the mold will die. Hopefully, right? Hopefully. So, okay. So, the biggest news today was all of my 9th grade classes, advanced as well as my challenge class, did reading screening today. Find out where they were in terms of how well they could read and how, squirrel, make it. Yes, it made it. How well they could read, as well as, if they understood the conventions of the English language and the array of needs. So I knew that people had IEPs, and I knew that people had struggled with reading and all that. I have students 2 students at least, who can recognize the letters in the alphabet. Recognize and identify the letters in the alphabet correctly. And that was their skill set. I have other students. I'm in shock. I have other students who can chunk words or can understand how to sound out a word, like cat, bat, at. But beyond that, that's really their functional level of reading. I have another set of students who can read all the words out loud but cannot understand the meaning. Don't understand the words, that they don't understand what they're reading at all. So these are the reading level of some of my students is, about preschool. That's A, B, C, D, E, F, but can't put B and A together to make ba, or B-A-T together to make bat. And then in this same class, I have students who are reading at the collegiate level. There's 2 or 3 of those. So those 2 or 3 I could probably move into another class after this quarter, because we're halfway through the quarter. I'm very concerned about them being in this class, because they could, if they're reading at the collegiate level, they can do the work of more advanced class. Because some of my advanced students can't read at the collegiate level. So we have kids that are sorely misplaced. I also think that I'm concerned about a kid who knows his alphabet only if the right setting for him is a general education class. Because to me, it seems like they should be working on skills that could get them reading at least at the first grade level, or third grade. Even if they had a third grade reading level, they could do something with that. But when you can only identify the alphabet and you can't put sounds together, there's nothing that you're going to get out of a general education class except for the social, emotional stuff. And maybe that's why they're in there. But I will tell you this, the frustration level of these students, the frustration level is immense. And I'm going to talk to their caseworkers, because I don't think they're placed appropriately. Now, I could understand a general education 9th grade classroom servicing a 3rd grade reader through a 9th grade reader and differentiating along there. I don't understand why I have collegiate level readers in with, I don't understand why we have this level of integration when the needs are so great. And I'm afraid to say I'm not trained to teach this. I'm afraid, because does that mean I'm not a good teacher because I don't know how to differentiate along the lines of 14 years of learning? Like, I have kids that would be at grade 14, like collegiate level learning. Those learners. I think you're turning. Are you all turning? Is somebody turning up here? No, none of them are turning. Oh. So I just got myself in a spot. But the spread of the level of needs, or the spread of academic readiness, reading readiness is astounding. And I don't know, I really hope this doesn't keep me up at night, because I gotta be able to teach my other students too. But in my advanced classes, the reading screening, going forward. Okay, thank you. I thought they were all going forward. Usually somebody's turning there. Anyway, in my advanced classes, the needs are not as they're not so far apart. You know, I do have one child that is, he's in an advanced class, but he's reading at the 5th grade level. He's functioning well with his peers, but I've noticed in his writing that he's not on par with his peers. His peers are reading anywhere from on grade level to collegiate level. So he's like the one outlier. Outlier. So, you know, it is possible that reading more challenging text can help him improve his reading level. You know, I mean, the more you read, the better you read. The more challenging the text, as long as you can grasp the meaning, the better you read. So more reading, better reading. So we'll see how he lands. He is, like I said, solely an outlier. So I talked to him about his assessment, his reading screening, and he said, yeah, I really did do the best I could. I didn't understand a lot of the questions, and he doesn't have an IEP or ELL. It may be that we actually caught if I can look at the strands and see where he's not meeting the meeting standards. But my other class, I just can't believe. No wonder the behavior. You're supposed to follow along, and you can't even read. And this kid is not, I understand, not dyslexic. But you have no idea. Your brain has no idea what those letters are on the page, what they're saying. You know that it's an A, you know that it's a C or a D, it starts with an F. But you don't know how to put that word together, and his comprehension, or the comprehension too, is shocking. I forgot my water, darn it. Oh, I'm headed to the west side, so you know what that means. Shocking. So when we had to head up to the lab to do this reading screening with this group, because not everybody has earbuds or headphones, and to make it equitable, they have to be able to wear their headphones, because some sections, there's a listening section, and the listening section, they say things and then you have to respond on the screen. There were 3 things on the screen for the very beginning of the listening test. Was super easy: ball, shoe, and car. 5 of my students got car wrong 3 times. So car, they clicked on ball. Car, they clicked on ball. So it's not like they clicked on ball. Anyway, if you, the reading screening, if you struggle with that part, they'll move you just a little bit higher to see if that really is your cutoff, or if you were, if you were just messing around, because, anyway, they did get moved to a higher strand, and then they were dropped back down, and then they were able to complete the listening part of the test, because they hit their limit. Oh, so I have decided to take Monday off as a mental health day. This week has been, it's, you know what it is? It's we're the 5th or 6th week in, and this is all about the time I start to need a break. And most people in the South, they have fall break, I believe. We don't get fall break. We get what they call Minnesota Education Association weekend. So our statewide union gets together and holds a conference. So those are not teaching days for us. They get paid for those 2 days, so they have to show proof that they went to the conferences. It's downtown St. Paul, so it's not like they have to travel far. But I will tell you, there are places where this is their biggest set of professional development, which is coming down to the MEA conferences. So, all right, I am home. I wonder, there's a couple folks in the chat. I'm sorry my voice is so low. So low. Let's see what's going on. There are 4 of you here, and nobody said anything. Oh my God. You just turned on and listened. Oh, okay. Well, it took me 16 minutes to go home. I don't have any conversation to respond to. I have 5 thumbs up. So I really appreciate you guys spending these 15 minutes with me. 5 people in. You want to say something? I'll say. But if that's kind of funny. You listen. Well, I'm so tired. I'm sure that there's nothing to say, really, except for that's astounding. It really is astounding. So, I don't know what I'm having for dinner tonight. I want to get inside. I think I need to take a nap. I'm feeling I'm worn out. And tomorrow we have conferences till 9. So I don't think I'm going to do an 8 o'clock teacher vlog. I think I'd sound like this. I'd sound tired. And really all I want to do is beat butt home. So thank you for coming through. I really appreciate it. I will see you again Friday. Okay? All right. Thank you. Bye.